Hello, it's Elena Strombo from sototutorials.com. Elena is my in-game name. Just want to quickly talk about the chat system. I know they're going to be doing some updates and stuff, like adding hopefully direct messaging to people and stuff, but just want to show what it looks like. So here I am, I'm actually in Central Bread. If you just hit enter, I've dragged mine. Typically it's defaulted down here in the left corner and just brought it up here so we can see it. This is the default tab. So everything right now, if you look at this little gear and you click on that, all the chat that's coming in. So whether it's from an NPC, the local area, your party, if you're inside a party, or your guild, or whispering with another player, emotes that are coming, combat, everything comes into this. You can create other tabs. I can come in here and click on the plus sign and say, here, I'm going to make another tab, tab 2, and I'm just going to call this one my guild tab. So what's going to happen in here? The only thing I'm going to call it guild, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all the NPC, the local noise, zone, party. I'm going to leave on just guild and whisper. So the only thing that's going to appear inside this little tab is going to be things that are coming from my guild, which is, you can see in yellow there, or if I whisper directly to someone. So it's a different way just to manage your conversations, because if you do this in here, you can do it, but there's so much that goes on in here. Like if you're crafting, every time you craft something, it's spewing information out in there. So sometimes it's hard to see stuff. Or like this is me, I was attacking, I was over in Deep Ravenswood, and things just scroll by. So sometimes it's good just to have a little separation that's on there. When I first started, this was a pain. I couldn't figure out how the heck to change these things. Everything's pretty much done with a forward slash. And that's the one that leads to the right here. So right now, if I want to type to the guild /G, and if I hit space, it puts me in that guild mode. And I can say, hello dragons. These lunar dragons is the guild I'm in. Probably get a couple of bounces back in here, depending on who is online. Let's see. Oh, there's a few. We'll get one or two responses that come here. There it is. There's Zane. There's Dread Pirate Roberts. And if I look over here in this tab, it's just that conversation on there. So just tell them they're on a little tutorial. So that was to get into guild. So /G to get into guild. If you want to just talk in local areas, people standing around you, that's actually called the local zone. So that's actually a / and actually let me go to my other tab here. / and L. That'll get into your local area. So if I type something in here, so anybody who's in this local area will be able to see it, and if you have a default to see it pop up above your head there. Dread Pirate Roberts smiles on being on camera. There's also your party. So if you're getting up in a party, you can type just directly to him. Sorry, but he's chiming in. Pardon me. If you're I'll start getting lots of comments on here. If you're in a local party, you can go to /P, and it'll put you in your party mode. Zone is kind of zone Y, not in your immediate area there, so that's /Z. So lots of different ways you can talk, and this is kind of like the scope where you're talking. Whispering is when you're just talking to someone, just one particular. Typically, if I want to say something like Dread Pirate Roberts, I'll actually click on his name and say whisper. You'll see that change here. That's directly to me and him. He could be anywhere in the world. It just has to be online. So there's whispering between players. There's your local area, which is kind of right around you. The zone, which is zone-wide, where you're at. There's with the guild, your party chat. Different places you can get into, and you switch those just by doing /. So if I want to go back to the guild mode, there it is. So that's it. You can create different tabs for conversations. To be honest, I only have one typically on here, and that's just to filter out local chat or guild chat with it. The rest of it, I just let it go through and let it hop in there. But that's how the chat system works. The other thing you'll notice on here, if I'm going to do this to local, so I'm not bothering the guild, I'm going to type in hello again. Every time you type enter, it loses focus here. So you're no longer in this window. If you want to come back in, you have to hit enter. When you see the cursor there, then you're back. I'll type in hello again. You'll see it there. But let's say I start typing in like, let me get rid of my friends list here. I'm going to start typing outside. And I just start typing here. I hit O. You notice that my emote window came up because that's hit on the O key. You've got to be focused into this. So to get focused into this, and I'll escape everything out. You hit enter, that'll bring you in. So you type in what you want, and once you hit enter, you're out of focus again. The window may be there, but you're not, there's no cursor. You have to enter again. You'll find yourself doing that a lot. You'll start typing and all of a sudden things will start popping up on the screen. It's just depending on the focus. The system works. I'm not like 100% in love with it because you see I will start typing without being in focus. I wish you could just set into it sometimes. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but right now that's just the way I've got it. So I leave it down here and let it run, but that's how the local chat system works. So if you got questions, drop me a line, comment on the video here. Thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe if you're liking the channel. All feedback's appreciated. Once again, it's Elena Strombo from Soda Tutorials. Have a good one.